This is a piece of history. I just got this from Gary Hutzel. One day while they were shooting the Reliant filming miniature, they were going to use it as the USS Mantry. He just brought his, he had a video cam, he brought it in, a little handy cam, and just did a little walk around and talked about the model before, as they were getting ready to shoot him. This is at Image G, so this is one from the vaults, man.
This is a typical mounting system for one of the larger models. You can see it's just a old-time dolly, probably dating back to about the 40s or 50s. You can see one of our larger models is attached to it. This is about a 4.5-foot model. It was originally the Reliant and appeared in several of the movies. We're going to be using this in our television show as the Lantry. This is the mount point, which is on the underside of the ship. You can see that attaches to a standard head. There's no motion set up on this drive because we don't need any motion on this axis for this particular model. See how nicely detailed the models are. Very sophisticated. My project for the day is to get all the lights fired up in this thing and make it ready to shoot for next week. I'm going to get started on that. Okay, now I've gotten the access ports off the model, so the top has been removed there, and the rear panel so that the wiring is now exposed. Also the mounting points, for instance this one right here, we can also mount this model from the side and also from the rear, although we'll be using the bottom mount for the ship. This ship has a particularly complicated power supply. You can see they've got controls for firing the phasers, for lights in the phaser, and electrical controls for all the different levels on the ship, which is great when it works. However, right now it doesn't. As an example of some of the lovely wiring that I'm forced to deal with, this wiring does not work. They've apparently got a short in the system, which will not allow it to operate. So my job is to try and fix it, and that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the day. I had so much trouble trying to fix the lighting wiring in the top of this thing, I just removed it. So now the ship has a different profile. You can see the top section that was there that had the phasers and the torpedoes, and it is now gone. So now we have a all-new ship for the episode.
Seven years, Voyager. It was the last day, and when I say the last day, I mean the last day. They were going to tear the set down to make room for Enterprise, and they lit it up one last time. And Okuda and I grabbed the camera and we ran down the stage, and this is the last footage of the USS Voyager.
I think it's safe to say that no one on this crew has been more obsessed with getting home than I have. But when I think about everything we've been through together, maybe it's not the destination that matters. Maybe it's the journey. If that journey takes a little longer, so we can do something we all believe in, I can't think of any place I'd rather be, or any people I'd rather be with.
To the journey.
You're here.
The journey.
Oh, you're here, finally, for God's sake. Come on, let's go.